Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yoga di Malaysiandi. I'm from Group 4 and I want to explain about the paraphrasing. A paraphrase restates a passage ideas in your own words. The author's meaning is retained, but your own wording instead of the author is used. In paraphrasing, you must pay careful attention to the meaning of the original passage, yet they express same idea in different way. Paraphrasing make you pay close attention to the other ideas and therefore improves your level of understanding. Jadi dapat diartikan bahwa paraphrasing ini adalah cara kita untuk menyatakan sesuatu atau menyampaikan sesuatu dengan cara kita sendiri atau dengan kalimat-kalimat kita sendiri tanpa mengurangi makna dari sumber dari bahasanya, seperti itu.
Okay, my name Agnes Yuni Septianggraini. I'm here to explain about obligate to use paraphrasing. Why paraphrasing is important? Because with paraphrasing we can present the material with other word, but it has the same meaning without change the purpose and the meaning. Paraphrasing is one of the support ways or ideas from source without becoming plagiarism. And paraphrasing can be used when we write a book, and these activities are legal. In addition to making it easier to understand, paraphrasing can also be used to ask coherence and integrity of the flow of writing. Paraphrasing is defined as follows. Number 1, a person's ability to rewrite other people's ideas or ideas in their own word and display in new forms. Number 2 is a legal way to borrow other people's ideas. Number 3, a restatement, which a more complete and detailed rather than summary. Quoting writing technique is an invaluable skill because number 1 is paraphrasing is better than quoting information for a paragraph or writing that is less prominent. Number 2, paraphrasing help writers to control ordeal of doing quotes too often. Number 3, each writer has developed his own technique to develop in expertise in paraphrasing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kivina Balitriana. I'm from 4D class. My students number are 18110404993. So today I'm gonna tell you about paraphrasing method or metode paraphrase. There are several methods of paraphrase, so let me tell you from the first one. The first is different vocabulary with the same meaning. It means that kosakata berbeda dengan makna yang sama. If you want to paraphrase something, you have to choose kosakata yang berbeda namun memiliki makna yang sama. Then the second one is change the order of words if the original sentence has 2 or more clauses. Change the order of the clauses. It means that ubah urutan kata jika di dalam kalimat asli itu memiliki 2 klausa atau lebih. Jadi kita harus mengubah urutan klausa tersebut. Dan poin yang ketiga adalah use different grammar. Di poin ketiga ini itu ada 2 poin. Yang pertama, change some of the words in the original sentence into different parts of speech. You will often need to change the word order and some other words too. It means that kita harus mengubah beberapa kata dalam kalimat asli menjadi beberapa bagian ucapan. Dan poin yang terakhir itu adalah if the original sentence is in the active voice, change it to passive or vice versa. It means that jika kalimat asli dalam suara aktif, kita harus mengubahnya ke pasif atau sebaliknya. That's all from me. I think enough. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Siti Amalia. I want to explain about example of paraphrase. The first, I want to explain about different vocabulary with the same meaning. In the original sentence, it can be difficult to choose a suitable place in paraphrasing. After we paraphrase, it's often a challenge to pick up relevant school to learn English. It is example from different vocabulary with the same meaning. And second, I want to explain about the change the order of words. For original sentence, if they have some helps, the most people can paraphrase actively. However, practice is important because paraphrasing is difficult. After we paraphrase the sentence, it is to be the most people can paraphrase effectively. However, practice is important because paraphrasing is important. It is example paraphrase, change the order of words. And the third, I will explain about the changing the grammatical. After the original sentence is the progress has been slower than was anticipated, and after we paraphrase, it will be progress in the area has not been as rapid as expected in the anticipated.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Cynthia Devi Anindya. In here I will explain about element of paraphrase. The first, correctly understanding the original ideas and their context. Maksudnya adalah memahami dengan benar ide-ide asli dan konteksnya. And the second is maintaining the original meaning. Di sini maksudnya adalah mempertahankan bentuk dan makna aslinya. And the third is restating using different words or synonym. Di sini maksudnya adalah mengatakan kembali kata-kata namun dengan makna yang berbeda. Bisa juga kita menggunakan sinonimnya. Dan and the fourth, free from personal intervention or changing of voice. Nah, di sini maksudnya adalah bebas dari interpretasi pribadi atau perubahan informasi. And the last is simplifying information. Di sini maksudnya adalah menyederhanakan informasi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rani Anjani. I'm from Group 4 and my NPM are 18040396. Well, I will continue about my material. It's about paraphrasing, and in point A, when to paraphrase. First, paraphrasing can serve as a form of note-taking, allowing you to retain the writer's exact meaning in the terms that you can remember best. It means like paraphrasing is a statement of a text or a passage giving the meaning in another form as for clearness or rewarding. And the second point, when reading reference source for information for a research paper, paraphrasing is a means of recording information from each source in note form for later use in writing your paper. In point 3, Paraphrasing is also useful when dealing with material for which exact, detailed comparison is required. And the last point, paraphrasing is helpful for understanding extremely difficult or complicated passages that must be worked out word by word. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marisa. I wanna explain about point F, how to paraphrase. The first, read the passage through carefully before starting to paraphrase. Often one sentence that is not clear by itself becomes clear as you read on. And the second, check a dictionary for meanings of unfamiliar words. The dictionary may give simpler language for the idea. And the third, paraphrase by idea, whether the idea is stated in a phrase or in several sentences. Do not try to paraphrase word by word. Try to follow the development of idea in the passage. 4. As you write each sentence of your paraphrase, do not look at the original passage. You want to show that you understand the ideas, not that you can just change a word around here or there. Good advice for honest paraphrasing is do not use more than 3 words in a row from the original. And the 5, you may find that changing the order of ideas will help you use your own word.
And my name is Julio Jordan. Here I want to continue the presentation from my friend. Sixth, after you have finished your paraphrase, compare it to the original to see if you are satisfied with the accuracy and completeness of your notes. Jadi di sini maksudnya setelah Anda menyelesaikan paraphrase Anda, maka bandingkanlah hasil Anda ke dalam paraphrase yang asli untuk melihat sebuah kelengkapan atau keakuratan dari paraphrase yang Anda buat tersebut. Jadi inti dari paraphrase yang telah saya baca barusan, kita tidak mengubah makna dari paraphrase tersebut, yang maknanya tetap, yaitu sebuah cinta tidak dapat memenuhi semua kebutuhan kita. Ia tidak dapat menyediakan makanan atau tempat berlindung atau membantu kita tidur atau menjaga kita dari keterpurukan. Jadi kita tidak mengubah makna dari paraphrase yang original. I think that's all. And okay, here I have an example of paraphrase, and I want to try read the paraphrase by Edna Saint Vincent Millere and think about how you will restate what they say. I want to read the first 4 lines of her poem. Let's start. Love is not all. It is not meat, nor drink, nor slumber, nor a roof against the rain, nor yet a floating sparkment that sink, and rise and sink, and rise and sink again. A paraphrase to these lines might be, love cannot take care of all our needs. It cannot provide food or shelter or help us sleep or keep us from drowning. Jadi dari puisi tersebut atau paraphrase yang kita buat, kita mengubah kalimat paraphrase dari aslinya, tetapi kita tidak boleh merubah makna dari paraphrase tersebut. Di paraphrase ini mungkin makna dari sebuah paraphrase ini adalah cinta tidak dapat memenuhi semua kebutuhan kita. Ia tidak dapat menyediakan makanan atau tempat berlindung, atau membantu kita tidur, atau menjaga kita dari tenggelam atau penenggelaman. Okay, that's all I think.